Hi, I'm Jesusita, and a lot of people call me Jessica, and I'd like to share with you why I chose single motherhood. Um, I was raised in a very traditional family, and it was expected that I would marry. But in my early 20s, mid 20s, I chose a single lifestyle, and I also chose not to seriously consider marriage. But in my late 20s, early 30s, I realized that there was a part of womanhood that I wasn't sure I wanted to allow to pass me by. And so I made a conscious decision to become a mother, whether I was married or not. I'm a very proud mother of an almost 10-year-old. He just completed 3rd grade, entering 4th grade. My second child, Dylan, will be 4, and both of my children are complete opposites. Dylan is very active, and I believe in bonding parenthood and in attachment parenthood, and he is really bonded to me more so than I ever thought possible. So this part of my story is very non-traditional and very non-mainstream. It was important to me, because I was choosing single motherhood, that I be able to be independent financially. And so I chose now that I'm in my early 40s, I realized I chose a very conservative profession. And I had my first child when I was 32. I met someone, and I let him know that unless he was serious about becoming a parent, then he shouldn't pursue me. And I also let him know that we did not necessarily have to become married, and he was fine with that. And so I had my first son December 20th, 1998. And I have to say that my first pregnancy was absolutely wonderful. I realized that I had made the choice for me that I could live with. And I realized that becoming a mother was something that I definitely wanted to be a part of. It was almost like I understood womanhood and the part of being female in a way that I knew that I couldn't live without. When I think about the greatest changes about being a single mom, I realize that something so deep inside me changed that there really aren't words to explain it or even describe it. I knew that after I gave birth to my first child that I had definitely made the right decision for myself. There's that saying, to thine own self be true, and that's how I try to live my life, but within a spiritual context. I did take some time off to be with my child, and when I went back to teaching, I realized that those kids were someone else's babies. And I realized that before I became a mother, I thought I knew so much, and then I became a mother and I realized how little I actually knew and how much more I needed to know. And so my motherhood, I think, has made me a better person, more compassionate, more loving, more understanding, definitely more patient, I have more tolerance. When I meet people, I think about their childhood, their mother, what kind of upbringing they had. And I know for myself that if it wasn't for motherhood, I probably wouldn't be the person I am today. And that's how drastically motherhood has changed my life.